to meet with Trump. They had dinner late last night at Mar-a-Lago. Elon Musk was also in attendance, as usual. That wasn't the only matter of business for Mr. Trump yesterday. He took to Truth Social in order to put a stop to the congressional spending bill. The president-elect called the bill destructive and said any Republican who voted for it should and will be primaried. He wants a new spending agreement by his inauguration, January the 20th. He wasn't alone. Elon Musk posted on X saying any member of the House or Senate who votes for this outrageous spending bill deserves to be voted out in 2 years. When the bill was officially scrapped, he celebrated, saying the voice of the people has triumphed. Marc Thiessen with us this morning. All right, sort it all out, please, Mark. What's next? What now what?
Oh, gosh. I'm going to fix it? No. Look, here's the thing. You're not going to get a good spending bill. There's no good bill. There's no option for a good bill here because the Democrats control the White House and the Senate. Donald Trump isn't president yet. Right. And so your choice is a compromise bill with the Democrats in which they exact a price in exchange for keeping the government open, or a clean CR, where you just kick the problem down the road and let the Republicans take care of it when they're in power. Those are your options. There's no way that Chuck Schumer is going to bail Donald Trump out by giving him a clean CR with a debt ceiling increase that doesn't have any of their spending on it. He's got leverage right now. And so the idea that you're going to primary Republicans for voting for the bad bill and primary Republicans for voting for the CR, for a clean CR, you're asking for the impossible. It's not going to happen.
So the government shuts down?
Well, no. I think at some point you're going to have to have something. You're going to have some kind of a clean CR at least for a week or two in order to keep the negotiations going. But look, if the government, if they stick to this position, then there's going to be no inauguration. Because if the government shuts down, you can't pay people to put up the stands for the inaugural. So why does Donald Trump want to have a government shutdown right as he's about to take power triumphantly after this massive election victory? And the other thing is that you can do a debt ceiling increase and handle all this in a budget reconciliation bill with the Republican votes only. The problem is nobody ever does that. Democrats don't do it. Republicans don't want to do it because you have to put a number on it. You have to actually say, we're going to raise the debt to this amount. And you have to do it with just Republican votes. So everybody tries to do it in a bipartisan way so everybody shares the blame for raising the debt. But Donald Trump doesn't want to do that. He wants to get the debt ceiling off the table. Well, Chuck Schumer will say, well, okay, you want me to do a favor for you? He's not going to give him a clean debt ceiling increase as a Christmas present. He's going to want something for it. He's not Santa Claus. So he's going to demand something in exchange. And Republicans are either going to pay the price or they're not.
You know, Marc Thiessen, I asked you to sort it all out. And that was an interesting attempt at sorting it out. Because it is a mess.
Thank you.
It's
an attempt, you call it.
It's a chronic mess. That's what it is. Marc Thiessen, you're all right. You have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.